is not desire. This is necessary. We perform for the vacant space. I memorize the flicker when your breath catches on the air, the specific hue of shame that you attempt but fail to wear. I won't waste the stillness. This is hunger in its primal form. Every minute is a graft of flesh that keeps our bodies warm. I project the scene, my spine pressed into the cold, sharp edge of yielding tremor when I meet you right upon the ledge. I wanna score brand and integrate this furious thought I've held into the core of your structure, completely and brutally compelled. This viewing room, this stage is where the private pact is forged, where your body answers to my intent, fully submerged. This ownership is a viscous black resin spread over your skin. If they stare, they are complicit in the chaos that breaks within. I'm not here to debate the when or where I choose to proceed. My hands are mapping the contours of the violation you plead. I'm beyond shame, high on the absolute certainty of my hold, imagining the precise moments your spirit is bought and sold. I need to be wrenching my teeth, finding the soft tip of your neck, sealing the evidence that this body is a ruin I must inspect. I own this fervor when I drive your knees open right here in the full glare. My fingers slicing the surface, commanding your hair, I don't care. On the platform, on the cold tile, in the center of the vacant stare, I'm gonna be claiming every wet, deep chamber you silently bear. I consume you, I'm showing them the crude mechanism of my will. This carnal dark transaction is fracturing the quiet that keeps us still. We don't need the dark, we need the shock of their silence to draw. Every damn second I want you right here, defining the law. I love the specific angle your hips tilt when I apply the need, the silent submission that confirms this is a gospel you read. Don't care who's observing, don't care who sees the effluent. I'm etching the boundary where only my possession is fluent. We're doing this in plain view, making the moment transgressive. The thought of my weight on your chest is uniquely obsessive. I could spend 1,000 years just watching your breath start to fail, knowing the explicit pain that only my desire can unveil. The desire is grotesque. I need to feel your shuddering core on my hand, that raw, unashamed, absolute mastery I demand. And honestly, the pleasure is in the horror of their passive weak gaze, when they realize the depth of the attachment that defines our maze. They see my mouth near your ear, dictating terms over the din, a quiet assertion as your will starts to warp from within. They can process your movements, they can catalog how you break, but they can't access the core, surrender your essence as forsake. I'm not gentle, I'm not kind, I am primitively free to show them exactly how perfectly you align with me. You make me feel boundless, you make me feel true. This ownership is the only thing I'll ever pursue. I see the way you seize when my fingers access the forbidden space, the visual evidence that wipes all the civilized thought from your face. I won't stop until I feel the absolute seizure of your inner heat, enforcing your hips to mine, making this dominion complete. Every muscle is trained, anticipating the final sharp blow. I'm making up for the empty years where the truth salvation. It's a gasping riddle need to destroy, to make sure that everyone watching knows you are my ultimate toy. I love watching your eyes fade out when I take what I crave. That private expression, that beautiful raw open grave. Absolute mastery. Consuming. Consuming. I own this fervor when I drive your knees open right here in the full glare. My fingers slicing the surface, commanding your hair. I don't care. On the platform, on the cold tile, in the center of the vacant stare. I'm gonna be claiming every wet, deep chamber you silently bear. I consume you, I'm showing them the crude mechanism of my will. This carnal, dark transaction is fracturing the quiet that keeps us still. We don't need the shadow, we need their attention to draw. Every damn second I want you right here, defining the law. I love you, baby. Period. I just love being near you, contained. Why would I hide this absolute possession? Why would I try? Look away. The act is sanctioned by me. Right here. You make me boundless. I own this ruin.